Okay. As the blizzard clears over Cableside, there are very few safe houses right now that are accessible or, well, safe. There's the obvious family ones hidden in diners, there's the less obvious ones tucked away. And when those aren't immediately available, there is a house that is particularly safe against certain elements that you might not consider. Dakota, you have been out of town on a job, and it has been strenuous these past few days. The Yakuza are making plays. They are moving into the area. There was a shipment. You didn't know if it was going to be drugs, guns, people. But the idea was they weren't about to start trading in Cableside. Not under the dawn. You and the boys got together. You waited by the train tracks. And then everything went south. Dakota, what skills do you have that work on survival?
I was in the military,
I mean,
but I guess so. I'd have military lore as a skill. That doesn't really work here. Athletics would probably be the thing that would be used. Also, I just realized in my character sheet it's spelled aesthetics.
yeah, you can roll me an athletics for what happens next.
Oh fuck. Oh, that was really bad. Even with 2 dice, that was a 4.
So, I'll be honest with you, you're not getting out of this completely unscathed yourself. This was kind of pandemonium. What was the crew that you had with you? Let's say you had like you were the enforcer squad, pretty much.
Okay, so probably me, Fat Andy, and Twitchy Mickey.
Okay. I'm gonna say you've all three made it back to the car. Let's see. You have taken 1 damage, so not even much. That Andy, he caught a bullet, but he is completely fine. He has immediately, like, wrapped it up himself. He's in the driver's seat. Are you driving?
I can.
Okay. And third guy was
Twitchy Mickey.
Mickey. Twitchy Mickey's in a serious state right now. He caught a bullet in the leg. It is bleeding hard. And you have been driving through the snowstorm trying to internalize what you just saw. The mission was basically just stop a train and seize the cargo. It should have been easy. You'd got, like, stuff piled up in front of the tracks. You were ready. It should have just been a simple job. The next thing you know, there were people teleporting across the roof of the train towards you, as if they were just part of a blizzard that was falling around you. These people, they wore white masks with no eye holes whatsoever. And as you were taking aim to try and shoot at them, they were dodging through the snow. Like, just ghosts. There was no real choice but getting the hell out of there once. It felt overwhelming. And while you don't have a doctor, you do have a friend who knows tailoring. And Twitchy Mickey could really use sewing up right now. You screech the car into Kelly Anderson's driveway.
Okay, yeah.
Kelly, what are you up to this fine evening?
Ooh. What time is it?
I'll say it's 8 p.m.
Probably in the middle of cooking food.
You're cooking food, you're looking out the window, maybe looking for signs of Fae. You spot a battered car you're pretty sure you've seen Dakota driving before. If it isn't already just Dakota's ride. Just screeching into the driveway. I'm imagining the scene from within the vehicle is loud enough that you can also hear over the wind. Just like... Fat Andy, was it?
Yeah.
He's just like, okay, get him out, come on, we gotta get him out.
Get him out. Wounded warrior just like all on my shoulders, just running into the house.
I think at this point, Kelly would have run into the garage after seeing that and just like opened the garage door to bring the car in.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, this is...
She's used to Dakota.
Maybe not the first time Dakota has shown up with injuries. But Mickey there is looking mighty wounded. It is definitely gunshot wound to the leg. And it definitely passed through.
I mean, that's good.
That is good.
We don't want the bullet in there, because none of us have the skill to take that out.
Hey, I know I'm an asshole, but he's really hurt. I put Mickey on like a table.
Yeah, put him on the table. I think at this point, like you say, Kelly is probably used to this sort of thing when Dakota turns up, and there's just a single sewing kit in the corner that she goes to that has a lighter in it to like sterilize the needle.
Yeah.
So, oh, okay, come on, let's get this sorted.
Do you have any whiskey?
Yeah. Usual place.
Yeah. I think Dakota goes and grabs it, opens it up, takes a swig out of it before dumping a bunch of it on Mickey's leg, and then gives him the rest of the bottle to drink.
He's like lapsing in and out of consciousness, but like mobster instinct is taking over and guiding that bottle to his mouth just fine. And you just hear him say, "Thanks, Wallace," as he's just swigging it back.
Small sips, don't choke.
It's about now you're sort of like a little bit internalizing what you have been through. It felt as if you were being watched all the way home. You know no one could have followed you through the blizzard, not at the paths that you were taking, but God, after the way they danced through the snow and attacked you, it was kind of harrowing.
What the fuck happened?
Also, Kelly, if you want to perform like a roll here.
I got a 6.
Yeah. You're able to stop the bleeding.
I'm not. It's literally a sewing kit.
The whiskey's doing most of the work with the pain, though.
Dude, this is bad, man.
Imagine if
they're gonna find the shell casings by the railroad tracks and everything.
It's okay. We done filed down the gun's barrels. They ain't gonna be traced back to us. He's all right. It's just Fat Andy's just like shaking. He's just like, we good. They ain't gonna know it's us.
Ellie, where's your sink? I need to wash this residue off my hands.
In the kitchen. You know my house. You've been here before.
Yeah, yes.
It's
Why are you
at
doing
this
that?
point
You
in
can tell me
time
what the fuck
that
happened.
Fat Andy just is like, thank you so much for letting us hide out here, Mrs. Anderson. It's lovely to see you. You look in great health.
Oh, thank you, Andy. It's been a while since I've seen you too.
Yeah. You still getting that problem with them fairies?
Fucking daily.
Boy. You just call us up if they ever come round here. We'll take care of them for you.
One of these days they're going to get the idea and leave me alone.
He's with the family. Don't worry, we got you.
Andy.
Yeah. Tell me I ain't
That
seen
wasn't-
what I seen.
That wasn't Yakuza.
Unless they know how to do, whatever the hell that was.
Reminds me of...
They was vanishing, wasn't they?
They was. I don't get it. Makes me think of... But it wasn't real.
Wasn't it? We all saw it. If it wasn't real, my arm wouldn't be shot. And neither would Mickey be bleeding out over there. Oh, well. He stitched up.
Can I roll to, like, kind of run through what just happened in my head? Like, try to remember, like, key details?
Yeah. You can roll a little memory check. It was, let's say, the war. Like, when you get into the adrenaline pumping,
The
it's
war.
hard to see everything.
My dice explodes! 8.
The first thing you remember is the train stopping. But then your memory just kind of shifts and it's like, wait. No, it didn't. The train kept going, but you didn't hear it crash against the barricades either. But you remember seeing the carriages keep going. They kept going. And on top of the carriages, guys started to appear, and that's when the bullet started. They weren't climbing out, they were just there, and then they weren't. And then they were on a snowy bank nearby.
Beds?
Did you just say the feds is part of this?
It could... There... Who else would have the guts? The tech? The funds?
Haven't pissed off the Winter Court, have you?
I don't think I have.
What the... Pardon my Italian. I was
The
almost
Fae.
about to slip into it. And oh,
The wintry court in the Fae. They like the snow.
I see. Well, I suppose with everything that's going on, that might make sense with what we've been seeing. What do we do about that then?
Oh, work out what was in that train that you were after.
Well, we don't
'Cause
know.
they must have been there for a reason.
All we heard is that the Yakuza was moving something through town. But we ain't heard anything about, well, these ghostly men.
So
We gotta
there's
go
two
back out there.
options. Either the ghostly men were with the Yakuza trying to protect it, or there was something in that train that they also wanted.
We gotta go back out there. Andy?
I don't want to
I gotta
disappoint
be
the boss.
I gotta take some time off. I think it'd be best if we, you know, did this all sneaky like, and not for nothing, but just kind of gestures to all of him.
I imagine that Fat Andy is Kingpin built.
Yeah.
Oh, are we not doing ironic names and he's actually the skinniest rake you've ever seen?
No, he's fat.
He's Kingpin, I imagine. I feel like he has to go walk sideways when going through a door frame. He's that wide.
You're making me think of like Spider-Verse Kingpin.
Yeah.
I'm glad they opened the garage door now. Otherwise, he wouldn't have got through the
He
front door.
wouldn't have fit. He's been having this conversation with his big head poking through the door. He can't actually come in. Hey, you guys think we're gonna be safe, like heading back to the Dons?
I think if you park my car in a vacant lot, and then you like take a bus someplace, and then take the monorail back,
Yeah,
that'll shake your tails.
yeah, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. I'll do that. I'll make sure I get it cleared out. You know how I am with the forensics.
Yeah. I got some spare license plates in my trunk. Take the one that's already on my car off.
Hey, I had some of those in my pocket.
Who carries license plates in their pocket?
You never knows when you're gonna need one.
I was about to roll just to see if Kelly had one.
No, but yes. But do
Kelly
it.
rolls. You have one from Hawaii.
That's a 7.
Nah. But you do have a
Okay,
spark plug.
Kelly does check.
You do have a spark plug.
But yeah, it's not long before Fat Andy's taking the car, and he's out of there. I think he's probably just gonna like take Mickey with him too.
Yeah.
Once he's awake.
I figured.
Yeah. Once Mickey's awake and alive.
Yeah.
Take the bottle of whiskey with you.
Take him to a champagne club. Make him feel important.
Mickey has been nursing that bottle of whiskey like it is just a baby's bottle. He's been chugging it.
Not only is it going to help with the pain, it's going to keep you warm when you go back out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're off, and you imagine, given how cautious they can be at times, they'll probably be out of town for a day or two. So what are you guys up to?
I think we should go back to the rail yard.
First thing, I would like to have a check in the library to see if there's anything that could possibly account for spooky people teleporting through snow.
Mm-hmm. You can have a little
That's not the best.
library.
It's only a 5.
There's a lot, honestly, on people who might move weirdly in the snow. It's the kind of thing that a lot of people chalk up to, like, hallucinations, delusions, you know, all that stuff that the mafia doesn't believe in. You ain't seen shit.
I really hope Andy doesn't like blab about this to the boss. People are gonna start thinking that we're a bunch of loonies.
But
And that's where you figure out what's going on, and then when the boss asks you, say, "Oh yeah, we figured out who it was and we killed them." And that way the boss likes you even more.
No, that'd probably be arguably worse. We don't want a lot of heat on us.
a common thing for your search here is spiritual and folkloric sort of like stuff. That's what you're dragging up is. It's always like something spiritual or some kind of folklore.
Yeah, snow demons,
The
abominable
Yeti.
snowmen. Yeah, the dreaded Migo,
Dreaded
The
Migo.
Wadamingo.
the dreaded Flamingo.
The dread flamingo. But yeah, world's your oyster.
Well, life becomes up unhelpful, too many things it could be. We will need more info.
For
So
your
Go on.
brain pleasure to help picture the way that these guys moved, think the blink spell from Dishonored.
No, I figured that's how it was happening.
Yeah. They were there 1 second in a completely different spot the next.
Well, I guess we best go have a look at where this happened. Try and get more info about whatever the fuck these things were.
Yeah.
Kelly, do you have a claw?
Get a car.
Okay.
That's why I got the big garage. That has multiple. That has
The
two
two-door
spaces.
garage
A
with
two-door
15
garage.
cars.
We got a whole
Honestly,
car
would be-
conveyor belt.
No, this is Kelly, not me.
Wanna be big rock stars.
But you got your cars. You got on in there. And
The warm coat.
are you heading back to the exact scene or to the train yard itself?
The exact scene wouldn't have them there still. But they might have left traces. Whereas the train yard might have the train there and them around it. So I would think the actual place it happened, at least to start with.
Okay. You set off through the snowy sort of like environment. You're heading back to where Dakota sort of like taking you to, I assume, and eventually as you draw closer, you do see that there is a police roadblock in place now. And luckily you can recognize Officer Wellington.
Oh, good, he was the laid back.
Drive the speed limit. I don't got a permit for this. She says that she like stashes her 1911s in her waistband.
And as you're sort of like stopped, he comes up to the window and he looks at her. He's like, "Oh, Kelly, is that you?"
Mr. Wellington, what are you doing here? The fuck?
Oh.
What's been going on?
Oh, we heard reports of some gunshots out here, so we sent out to investigate, and we found some blood and snow there. So we've been key to investigate what's going on around these parts. We're worried that there might be some. Well, don't want you to get scared or anything, you know. I don't want to cause any like ruckus or anything, but the folks in forensic are saying there might be gang violence.
I'm not in cable side. We have loads of
lot
things. We
of
don't have gang
barbarity.
violence here.
It'll be a really tragic thing to start seeing this city getting worse. Especially with, well, that nasty business with the disappearances a few ago, you know? Just one thing after another.
Yeah, you can't get away from this weird stuff.
No. But yeah, we've got to keep this road closed unless you've got urgent business to get through here.
I ordered some custom computer parts from Japan. They should be on a container on that train.
Oh, aye.
I'm just totally bullshitting. Do I need to roll for this?
I think I need to roll for this because, in case you didn't notice, he didn't mention a train. He's just blocking the road. I just need to see if he's even smart enough to notice that.
Oh, shit.
He is.
Oh shit. Oh,
We are just
shit.
heading. Yeah, we're just heading to the train station.
I think
We just
Dakota,
heading to-
like the moment she says that, you just see like the color drain from her face.
The train? How'd you know this happened around the old train tracks?
Well, no, that's just where we're heading.
Oh,
We're heading to where the trains are.
oh,
Picking
well,
this up for her.
you're taking a wrong turn then. It's
Oh, goddamn blizzard!
oh,
Threw
I
me
know
off.
how it is. You must have seen the crossings a while back. You want to head back that way, take a right, you'll be right at the train station. Where you headed at this time? Oh, right, your computer parts. My bad.
Yeah, want to make sure they get picked up. Can't. There's been some weird deliveries going on lately.
Are they imported
trust them.
bits? I'm a bit of a computer gamer myself. I've got a rig at home. It's got 4 bytes of RAM.
Oh, I bet you
Or-
got that new. I bet you got the most recent Voodoo graphics card, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh no, I couldn't get my hands on one. They sold out like hotcakes around these parts.
Oh, shame. I hear they're
Yeah.
really good.
I know
I think they got like 32 megs of like video RAM on there or something. I don't know.
that
Like, new
is
computers.
far too much. I don't even know what you'd need that for.
40
that's
whole
a
frames per
jest.
second.
That's a Jess thing. That is.
Oof. Well,
She would know what.
well, you take care, and if you've got any spare parts, perhaps we could trade at some point. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Now, really should like book you an invite to the old computers club we've got going. Me and me mates and stuff. We meet up at the that old French bar down by the docks. Le Fiche.
Le bar.
That'd be fantastic. She says through her teeth.
Well, you take care. And he does that thing where he slaps the hood. And he's like, remember, just back that way, take a right at the crossing, you'll be right there.
Cheers, Willie.
See ya. Take care.
Kelly turns the car around. It's like, God damn it! We
He
could
put
have
his
driven through.
fingerprints on the hood so that he put his fingerprints on the hood.
Yeah, that means that when we get this car stolen, we blame him for it. You're a bad influence on me. No. Wellington's one of the laid back ones. You can bribe him with donuts usually.
You know.
No, you can't do that with Ming. Ming did not want the donuts. She was she didn't give a shit. She only let us through because we were pissing her off by standing there talking to her.
Let's just go figure out what the fuck is going on with this train.
Yeah.
You arrive
I look
and
back at the cop to see if he's still looking.
he's waving.
He's gonna follow us.
No, he ain't.
It's a short little drive to the train station. I actually have visuals here. Yay! You park up at the old parking space across the way, and you head on over. It is a train and tram station. It's very transit, you know. There is a police car parked outside. But so far, feels like there's nothing too suspicious about it. Maybe it's like just a precaution.
Well, police cars just park up places sometimes. There's no
Is
like
there anybody around?
tape up or anything, is there?
There's no tape up. The place is it's 24-hour. Trains come and go throughout the night. Trams.
Oh, fuck.
The trams are an interesting case in that they are automated. They're always moving. They even know to like turn themselves off if they break. It's very industrious and new technology, but
Very, very high tech.
yeah, no one's really around. It is the late shift. just a couple workers. Like, there's always a receptionist
I'm just
to
gonna
take
play
like
cool.
tickets or
Don't
ticket
you
get.
dare. Don't you
Play
dare.
cool.
I'll have the
You wanna
yes
go-
today,
you wanna-
don't you dare.
You want to take the lead on this?
Yeah, I'm gonna be avoiding the receptionist. Try and look for one of the actual like other kind of people that works in the train yards, one of the engineers or someone.
Okay. I'll say that you can see like a guy outside, sort of like cigarette in one hand, lidded coffee cup in the other. And he does that like upwards nod as you're sort of like walking around. It's like, you alright?
Oh yeah, a little bit thrown. I mean, you hear about what happened that train earlier?
No, didn't hear about nothing. What happened?
Oh, it's just some weird thing up the road. The police have got the road blocked or something.
Oh, that must
It's
be
like
why I saw
blood
him
around.
talking to the old receptionist over there. Was this the one we got in storage over here? One that's just come in?
Oh yeah, I mean, it sounds like it's been pretty recent this thing came in, so yeah, it might be that when you got in there.
But we're not transporting anything, well, illegal.
Anything weird about it?
Actually, yeah, it's one of those cases where, private businesses were basically doing this one. Sometimes we have our own workers offloading the trains, but sometimes businesses take care of their own cargo instead, and I get real bossy at times. We basically park the train and give them the... Yeah.
And then we kick you out of your own area. And
That's why I'm stood out here smoking. It's the only thing keeping me warm.
I mean, bright side, you're getting paid for standing around doing nothing.
Yeah. On negative, though, I'm stood out here in the cold doing nothing.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll be sorted soon. You can get back in there, get back in the warm.
Yeah. I mean, I think they've already mostly cleared out. They told us to give them an hour. Odd fellows. They all wore these white sort of, I think you call it a boiler suit.
Oh yeah, then that whole one-piece suit things. Yeah, I don't know the thing you're on about.
Yeah. We don't even have a uniform here. I have to bring my own clothes. Oh well. So what are you here for, might I ask? Because, there's no more trains coming in tonight, I think.
Oh well, honestly, we thought this train that had come in was the one that had my friend's computer parts on.
Oh,
So we're kind of hoping there might have been some, part of it was like a delivery thing, and we could have grabbed it a bit early, save out to like wait for delivery tomorrow.
Oh, one sec, because they only had one carriage, these businesses. Let's see if it might be on any of the others. And he starts looking through like a cargo manifest. Roll me a luck roll.
Is that going to be just a 1d6?
Yeah.
I think this entire time you're having this conversation, Dakota's just looking around for the cop, I guess.
That's an 11. I got an explosion.
He's just going through and he's like, oh yeah, got a couple computer bits here. I don't recognize the names of any of this, but it's for the local Smiths and Electronics down the road. Suppose that'd be delivered to you afterwards. Hopefully it doesn't become, a scene of anything here.
Hopefully, yeah.
I know what cops are like with impounding stuff. You ask me, I think they're stealing it.
You don't suppose you can let us sneak in there and get the stuff early so the police don't grab it?
Oh, I can't, because I'm unable to prove it's yours,
Fair enough. Nah, I don't want to get you in trouble.
You could be any old thieves coming in here. No offense, no offense.
Nah, it's understandable. Understandable.
To be honest, now that I think
Okay.
about it, if them lot hadn't come in with you, all working crew in there, I suppose they didn't give me any ID too. They could have just been a group of thieves for all I know.
What direction
Oh.
did they go when they left?
Oh, I don't know. All I know is that they took the road, north out of here with some trucks. Why'd you ask?
Curious.
Fair enough.
Oh well. Guess we'll have to wait till tomorrow for your delivery. I'm sorry to bother you, mate.
It's alright, I know what the, slow gears of transportation can be like at times.
Especially
You said they talked
after
to
that
the
blizzard.
receptionist?
Oh yeah, the police were talking with the receptionist over there about that incident you was talking about.
I'm gonna walk over to the receptionist desk.
There is a, I suppose the right word would be a ticketer or something. It's a ticket desk, but there's someone behind it who's sort of like general use employee, you know. They've got about everything going on, and they just look up, speckled sort of like glasses on their face, and I'm just like, oh, hello, can I help you?
Yes, I have a kind of an unorthodox question.
Oh, I.
A time ago, some cops came and asked you a couple of questions about stuff.
Oh, I.
What were those questions?
Well, I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you, or if I really should, because, you know, ongoing investigations and all that.
What if I was to say that was a part of said investigation?
Police officer.
You could say that.
I mean, I'm not at liberty, I think, to still tell you anything, but I can tell you that the police didn't find anything they were looking for.
I just need to know what you told them, and then I can kind of close my own file.
Well, to be honest, and he just sort of leans forwards, looks left, looks right, conspiratorially, but like in a goofy sort of way. He's just like, well, I think they had an incident a bit up the tracks, and they were wondering if our train had anything to do with it. I don't know what's happened, but there's no blood on the front of the train, so it wasn't, well, you know, that kind of incident.
There's a squad car in the parking lot. Where's the officer that belongs to it?
Oh, I believe he's inside the warehouse out there. He's still talking with the blokes that brought the train in, but, you know, none of my business.
You've been quite helpful.
Oh, it's my job, really.
Well, I expected that to be like pulling teeth, but that was actually quite easy. Just walking back over to Kelly. Cops are in the well here. The well house? The warehouse.
We didn't go in there then.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, only thing we got out of this is they went up the road north.
Doesn't exactly narrow things down.
No. I mean, if there were only cars on the road, then we could have followed them, but we don't know what tracks are which.
GM?
You know,
Weeper the GM.
hello.
Were the Yakuza present when things went south?
You didn't see any Yakuza. Unless those men were Yakuza.
I'm gonna make a phone call.
Uh-huh.
I would like to do a mafia check. I want to see if I can like find a guy who knows a guy who can get me a phone number to a Yakuza member.
Yeah, you can do a mafia role like that. You're just gonna call the Yakuza.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Also, my dice exploded.
Oh my.
That's a 17.
You speak to a guy at HQ and he's like, we do have a number. I don't expect you'll get anything out of him. Especially if you tell him you're with the family, they might even just hang up.
Try anyways.
You're right though, Dakota. Is everything alright? I heard the job was going a little, well, I heard the police are involved now.
Things didn't go as planned. That's all I'll say.
It's alright. I'll keep it on the down low. Don't worry. Anyway, and this person just gives you the number and hangs up. And you're just gonna call up the Yakuza?
Yeah, I'm gonna call up this random number that is associated with the Yakuza. I could be speaking to like a boss or like a grunt. It doesn't. I don't know.
You get a call eventually through, and someone picks up and it's just like,
Moshi moshi.
hello, Dohei Accounting Solutions.
Kyusen Oryose Saru.
Can you be nicer to your DM?
I request a truce.
Please hold. You gonna hold?
Yeah.
A different voice answers, and it's just like, who is this?
A concerned family member.
Which family?
One at odds, but in this circumstance, one that requests armistice.
Go on.
A mutual conflict happened this morning with the train. I think our combined efforts would prove more fruitful than working individually.
What do you know about the train?
Blinking white masks.
There's just a long pause. Is that all?
Possible black site operation. Individuals in suits at the warehouse.
We already have someone investigating, I'm afraid. But we may yet call back should you prove useful.
I understand.
The line goes dead.
That was a really big gamble, and I'm uncertain if that's going to pay off. Now they have my phone number.
If you don't have a burner phone, who would? Who would?
No, this is
This is my work phone.
top. This is the pinnacle of technology right here. I'm just holding up a Nokia N-Gage.
Sure. But no, you're pretty much just left in silence on the tracks. If there's
I think I just secured an uneasy. I'm not gonna say alliance, but maybe just like a acknowledgement of our situation with a rival family that was probably also involved in this. They also have somebody investigating. We're not going to be collaborating, but I also don't think they're going to be after us.
Well, that's something. Honestly, I'm a bit stumped with this one.
So am I.
It's like
The worker did say that there was going to be computer parts delivered to a store. Maybe we should go there.
Yeah, but that might just be a store that has nothing to do with anything.
That's the only lead we got. Is the store in the north?
the store is there.
That's in the south. Okay, let's play a game here, Kelly. You are a part of a government black site plan. You wanted something from this train, and then you headed north. What building up north would you go to?
I think you'd both know that the north of town, by the way,
It's the factory district.
Factory and industry.
And arts and crafts.
Hmm.
I remember you saying it was arts and crafts and giggling.
There's a lot of like specialty stores next to like industrial districts and a couple warehouses.
I mean, one of the if I'm going to hide anything like that anywhere, it would be in one of the big warehouses.
I guess we systematically check every warehouse.
I mean, they did say trucks, plural, so hopefully it'll be fairly obvious which one has something going on, because it's late at night. Warehouses aren't exactly busy at this time. So hopefully there'll be one with the lights on.
You don't have to come with me on this.
If you don't have a car, you can be walking otherwise. Go and get in the car.
Okay.
You guys get back in the car. Start the engine. And
yeah,
from the back seat you just hear click.
Fuck.
I would advise not to make any moves right now. What do you know of the train?
I know fucking nothing of the train. I just know there's a train.
My boy got shot.
What do you know of the men in white masks?
It seemed impossible to shoot. It was like they were moving through the snow, almost.
And now you ask.
Are you gonna kill us?
And we might yet be able to do with some muscle here.
Listen, I understand that my crew was trying to rip off your crew, but something fucked up, and it's neither of our faults. We should be working to get this other thing out of our turf.
The Dohei family has been moving in on Cable's side. Our enemies, the Jinsei family, are currently intercepting us. We don't know how they move like this.
Help us help you.
I can agree to that. But whatever they have is ours.
Deal.
Good. The Jinsei have a warehouse. The address is on a piece of paper I am going to leave in the back seat. If you turn or move as I'm getting out of this vehicle, I will shoot. And you just
I think
hear
this is the start of a lovely friendship.
the click of a car door opening.
You have lovely friends.
Yep, not actually my friends. I don't turn around, but I do just kind of blindly reach back and like grab at the back seat for the note.
You do find it. It is the address for a warehouse. It's got an American street name that I definitely wrote down. It's on
Oh, Washington and Maine.
it's on no. It's 51st Street. Property number 2. It is a very innocuous looking warehouse. The door closes. And as you think that this person's about to like Batman into the shadows, no, a motorbike starts and they just speed out of here.
I ought to get me one of those.
I don't know. Dangerous on the road when it's icy like this.
Dakota recalls memories that aren't real.
Are we doing a reality break?
I think we are.
Oh boy, roll me a d6.
This is the one time that I'm actually kind of scared. My dice exploded and I don't know if that's good or bad. 7?
7? Well, first thing that happens is your nose starts bleeding.
Oh no.
You take 3 points of damage as a splitting headache roars across your brain. And that weird dream that you all had a few, like, weeks ago, or rather a few nights ago, it starts to feel very real. But it also can't be.
Kelly just watches Dakota. I feel like from Kelly's perspective, you just watch as like Dakota says, "I ought to get me one of those," and then they kind of space out for a second, and then blood just gushes out of their nose as they have like a mini like seizure.
Even in the right condition to do this.
Holy fuck! What just happened?
Did
Just-
you try and do mental arithmetic again?
Just drive.
Kelly just starts driving.
It's a relatively short trip across town, past the college, past the stadium, and up into the industrial district. And it's... I can't say it's quiet here. You can hear the bangs of sort of like industrial machinery working through the nights, but it's one of those kind of roads where brick wall is built high to keep people out, and there aren't a lot of lampposts because they don't expect that you'll be bringing anything but a truck up here. and you arrive at 51st Street. And there is just like about 6 properties, and they're all practically the same warehouse. There is activity in one of them. Clearly the lights
Which
are
one?
on.
I guess that's number 2 then.
But yeah, what are you guys, what are you doing?
I think Dakota like double checked that like her 1911s are like loaded and then puts them back in her waistband. Ready to do this?
Oh, not particularly, but you know, we're here.
Well, I told you didn't have to come with me on this. And then I get out of the car.
You get out of the car, and I guess you're approaching the property, and you're hearing truck engines. And along with the truck engines, you are like hearing voices, a lot of them. And as you sort of like get,
Close.
what was it?
How close together are these buildings?
They're not that close together because each one of them pretty much has this big stone sort of like wall around it.
Am I able to parkour up to the roof?
I would say if you circled around the back, maybe.
I'm gonna sneak around. I'm looking at Kelly. I'm like beckoning them to come over.
I am not gonna be able to parkour. This one's on you.
This one's on me.
In a moment, sort of athleticism. You can roll me an athletic roll.
5.
Yeah, there's some moment sort of athleticism to climb up there. And you get up onto the sort of like warehouse roof at the back. There is the crunch of snow underneath your feet as you're getting up there. And as you're worrying, might that be a problem? Might people see me? You notice, weirdly, there's a lot of footprints on the roof up here.
Blackwing.
Human.
Sigh of relief.
Human boots. And the footprints do seem to kind of come out of nowhere and then vanish.
Dakota's gonna kick some snow.
Like off the roof.
Just kick some snow.
Okay. To what end?
I'm wondering if these people are invisible. If like I kick snow onto them, there's gonna be like snow particles on them, and it's just gonna be floating in midair.
There is nothing invisible there. Are you sort of like crouched low?
Yes.
As you're sort of like crouched low, you hear this sort of and there is a figure moving across the roof opposite you, and then another whoosh, and they're gone.
A quick sharp whistle to like Kelly down below. Just this is gonna be funny. I'm doing like military hand signals to like tell her like what's going on, even though she has no idea what this means.
Oh, you want a cup of coffee? I get it. It's cold, yeah.
No, I saw somebody, and then they're not here anymore. Wait, what's it? There's got to be like ladder access to the roof, right?
It just sends a text which is saying, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
I'm gonna kick the. No, I'm not gonna kick the ladder down. I'm gonna lower the ladder down. There is one.
I'd say yeah. It looks like it's barely ever used.
Come up.
I'm up the ladder.
Aye. There's no like skylight to this warehouse at all. It is just an encased structure.
Oh, there's not like a door that I can take to go inside.
I'll say there's a hatch.
Let's investigate this hatch. I don't want to make too much noise. If it's like all rusty and shit, we might want to try and find a different way in.
I'd say it is all rusty and shit.
Kelly, you got like everything, right? You got like some kind of lubricant? You got like WD-40?
A barrel of grease and a lubricant. I don't know. Let's have a look. I got a 6.
I'd say you've got grease, but not lubricant.
But grease is lubricant.
No, it's grease and or lubricant.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're bringing that joke is never dying.
Oh no.
Sadly, the grease and or lubricant company doesn't exist. There's just the grease company.
Yeah.
It would just put the grease and or lubricant.
I've got this tub of premium whale oil.
I got a jar of bacon grease. Okay, I'm gonna so after you like grease the hatch up a little bit, I'm gonna just try and open it slowly.
Okay. You've been inside warehouses before, moving product.
Definitely not drugs.
Again, you get almost a little hazy memory of a time. Maybe both of you have been inside a warehouse. Don't think on it.
Can't help it.
Oh no. I really think you should.
And I rolled a 1 that time.
Rolled a 1?
Oh.
Rolled a 1.
Why do I feel like Dakota's gonna die not from anything violent, just from
Dakota
having
just
thoughts?
gets a cerebral hemorrhage and dies on the roof.
You, you do remember some things, actually. These are memories. Not like dreams you had, this is a memory. You remember the sky above Arkham as you were sat on a rooftop just drinking back whiskey one night, and how the sky suddenly started getting filled with strand after strand after strand as it descended and covered and blanketed the town, and as soon as these strands touched you, you screamed. And then since you rolled a 1, very fun, you scream. Like in real life, currently, where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, just instantly hand over the mouth.
Should we see how well that went?
Do I roll or do you roll or?
What am I rolling for this one?
Roll shutting someone up skill.
Unfortunately,
Just making me think of the
Dakota-
shut meme, the seagull.
Dakota simply too fucking loud. I rolled a 2.
Oh dear. As you guys are sort of like greasing up this hatch, ready to sort of like go in down there. Well, I can at least explain what you saw inside of there before this happens, because, you know, at least you did. At the center of the room, there is a statue of a woman, just covered in sort of like very elegant robe. And sort of like attached to this statue of a woman is these sort of like pieces of parchment paper with just single sort of like words written on them. And you saw the people in white masks going up to the statue, sort of like one by one. But before you could even see what they were doing, you screamed. And suddenly they turn, and there is... And there are 2 of them on the roof. They're drawing wakizashis.
I cast gun.
You may cast Gnur.
Yeah, so I think Dakota just full on has like a like PTSD like blackout moment where she's totally emotionally dead behind her eyes and it's just combat time now, and she just pulls out her pistols and I'm going to do the mag dump skill for
Okay.
effect.
Go for it.
So I'm going to fire my guns empty to guarantee a hit.
Gun. Are you gonna shoot guy number 1 or guy number 2?
I have 2 guns, so I was hoping to shoot both of them.
I'll allow it, but you'll have to split the damage.
Okay. What do we roll for damage? Is it 2d6
1d6
or...
plus mastery.
1d6 plus mastery. Do I have mastery? I don't think I do. Okay, I rolled a 5, so I'm gonna say whoever is closest gets like 3 damage, and whoever's furthest gets like 2 damage.
Okay. For the first time, you actually do see these people get hit as gunshots erupt, and you start blasting into them.
Started blasting.
They're not accurate shots, but they are shots that are hitting. And these guys are about to rush you. Kelly, what you doing?
Sword out. Can't.
Playing Elden Ring now.
We're playing. You're playing Sekiro, is what you're saying.
How'd I go, Chewie?
One of them gets bleed effect.
If you hit.
Because, well, no, I did. I rolled a 6 and a 5, so then I get another 6. So that's 17.
You must never count your chickens before they've laid eggs, because this guy will roll a 6.
17.
Hold on.
And so 22 total.
22. Okay. Yeah, no.
I
So
got 2 5s and 2 6s.
he did explode, but he did not, you know. Are you gonna get the one who got a little bit more shot, or the one who did not get as shot?
Probably the one that's closest, since it would be easy to hit them.
Okay, I'll say that's the one who didn't get as shot.
Okay, so then I do 1d6 for regular I did hit them, didn't I?
Yes.
So 1d6 for the regular damage, and there's 1d6 for the bleed. For the regular damage, 1.
Okay.
For the bleed, 3.
Yeah, you cut them, and it's not really an effective sort of slash, but their arm is gushing. They are gonna descend upon you. Dakota. One of them is going to try and kick you off the side of a roof.
Oh, if we go, I just have to say the bleed was 1d6 mastery halved So do we round up with it being a 3 or
I
round
always
down?
round up.
It'd be 2 damage, which means 2 damage this turn, 1 damage next turn, 0 damage after.
Okay. So that's going to be an 11 to kick you off the side of the roof, Dakota.
Can I contest this?
Yes, of course. What do you
Would my athletics
contest?
play a part in this?
Yes, I would imagine the athletics would help you stay on a roof.
I only rolled a 4.
Dakota, you fall off the roof.
Aim for the bush.
There's no bush.
There's
Just
no bush.
snow.
Lots of snow, though.
Lots of snow, and luckily it's not packed, but you are still going to take damage. Oh, no. Should the DM's damage dice really explode? Wait, hold on. You only have 6 HP left right now, don't you?
You bet your sweet Vippy I do.
Dakota, you knock the fuck out as you hit the snow.
I have 0 HP.
Yep. I rolled a 6, and I'm gonna be honest with you, rolling that dice again just feels a little mean right now because you're already out. Kelly, you're facing down 2 of these people. What's the game plan?
Oh.
Carrie, we bit off more than we could chew. I'm sorry.
You're a bad influence. A few days ago, I was just going to let someone die rather than go into danger, and now I'm here. Fuck. How can I escape this scenario with what I have? And sadly, they have masks on, so kicking snow at them to get in their eyes will not work. At
this point, we can only hope that the other clan of the Yakuza come and save us.
I'm going to attempt to cut one of the masks off and grab it.
Okay, I'll accept this. Roll for me, my dear.
Ooh, an explosion. 9.
And let's see. They did not defend against it. And since you're going for the one I think you've already cut up, roll me damage. Because I want to see if you either cut the mask off or their head.
2.
You cut the mask off.
And then I want to do an immediate magical lore check to see if I understand what the fuck this thing is and can I use it to teleport down to Dakota.
As you cut this guy's mask off, behind it is just a skeletal face.
Oh no.
And that guy just crumbles into the floor. This thing has a bunch of, like, Japanese symbols carved onto the inside of it. You certainly don't know what it is, but you can magical lore.
Oh, magical lore to see if I can figure it out.
Because, like, as you cut one down, there's more up on the roof.
9.
9. I think you get the basic premise. You get to, and then you've got, like, maybe a 2-second cooldown, and then the trade-off is every time you it is going to drain 2 HP from you.
Ooh. which means I can do it 5 times before I pass the fuck out.
Yep. And judging by the looks of these guys underneath the mask, it doesn't seem like it's a problem to them.
They've been whooping for eons.
Okay, so at least, do we say I'm gonna have to whoop away once
Mm-hmm.
to down next to where Dakota is?
Yeah. There's a weird moment where this effect triggers and you're thrown forwards magically. You just feel your perception moving before your body does, and you're down there. And you feel weak, like you've just lost iron, essentially. No iron stood up, dizzy.
Not doing that again anytime soon.
But you got Dakota.
Got Dakota. Try and drag her as best as possible towards the car.
I may need a expedition strength. Rushing.
That's not a good rushing. That's a 2.
Yeah. There is another whoop, whoop from nearby, and you can see that in this street, in all directions, these people are now coming down from the warehouse, blocking every exit.
Kelly, you need to straight up stick me with like some adrenaline or some shit. You gotta get me back in the game.
Can I carry people with me with this mask without it killing them?
I mean, they can carry guns and clothes, so it stands to reason. Maybe?
Because the plan would be to whoop into the car, like inside the car, so Dakota's on the one seat and I'm on the driver's seat and just instantly go.
I'm gonna say yes, probably you can.
Then I'm going to do that. I'm going to risk the... I'm now down another 2 hit points, but it's the only way we're going to get the fuck out of here.
You're in the car. You start it up. You hit the gas. Dakota, at this point in time, you come to 1 HP. And then behind you in the passenger seat, you hear whoop, and you're still in combat.
Reloading my pistols. Well, actually, you know what? Fuck that. I'm kicking that dude in the face.
You're turning, you're kicking them in the face. It's getting messy in this car. It's
I
like
want to do an athletics.
Yeah.
My dice explodes. My dice explodes again.
Looking good for you.
I need to keep count of this. Okay, so right now we're at 12, 37.
I'll say that you've beat their defensive roll at least.
I rolled a 19.
Okay. I'm gonna say you kick them so hard that they fall outside of the car as you're speeding away. Like the door opens and then Kelly, I imagine on a turn, you just like swerve the car and it closes again. And you barrel away into the snow. You kind of see them whooping after you, but they can't catch up.
I can't move fast enough.
That could have gone better.
What the fuck happened?
You're
you
a
fell off the
decent-
roof.
Way down the road when a knife blade just suddenly stabs through the roof of the car.
Oh no!
It misses just barely, but like the next one probably won't.
That's scary. That's fucking scary to think of that. I'm okay. I'm not going to be as big an asshole as I'm going to just shoot through the roof. I'm going to like stick my body out of like the passenger side window and like reach over, and that way I'm shooting the guy.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I was just gonna hit the brakes.
Dude, brake check the dude. He goes flying forward, then goes whoop.
And then start the car again.
Okay, hanging out of the car. I'm hanging out me mom's car. That's a 13.
Is that 13?
That's a 13.
Is that 14? You can roll damage
That's a
on that.
535. Rolling damage. God damn it. What was the damage roll? 2d6?
1d6.
One.
Oh, wait, no.
1d6.
You're stressed. You get 2.
Oh, one
Oh,
of
no,
those
wait, that's
is
2 attack. You get 2 extra. That's right.
So it's still 1d6.
It's 1d6 plus 2 for you.
Okay. Okay, one dice exploded.
Oh.
Okay, so that's going to be a 9 plus 2, which makes 11.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say that, like, weird, almost dying adrenaline, you shoot this person in the head and they just fall off the side of the car. The wakizashi is still stuck in the roof.
Ooh, for the
My
collection.
blood sugar just spiked back up.
But this time, for sure, you're clear.
I'm gonna pull that wakizashi out of the roof. It's mine now.
That is how that works. You have barely
Yeah,
survived,
fix that roof.
but you have survived.
How long do you think that'll take for them to move that whole operation now that it's compromised?
I mean, they moved it all there in one night, in a couple of hours. So they can probably pack it all up again and move it within a couple of hours.
Kelly. I think I fucked up. I think I fucked us. I think we lose.
I mean, I suppose we have more information for your contact about what was on the train. Weird statue. And it at least might narrow down what to look for at the library.
I guess we rendezvous there.
Yep.
To the library?
The library.
Yeah, my library.
Hell yeah. You arrive back home. There's a
Fucking Faye.
there's a package in the driveway. It has a frowny face wrote on it.
Is that you or me?
That's me again. Fucking. You'd think if they want to talk, they would just talk to me rather than sending me quote unquote gifts. Just completely ignoring the package and just getting into the garage, closing the doors.
I'll pick it up.
No, do not pick that fucking thing up.
Picking it
Leave
up.
it where it is. Leave it where it is. No, seriously,
it
it's
up.
it's a gift from the Fae, you fucking idiot. You've just accepted a gift from the Fae. Well done.
You picked it up.
I picked it up.
You're holding a box.
Okay. I've doubled down like twice in this evening. What are the chances that I put my chips on black a third time and I end up dead?
You have 1 health.
I open the box.
You open the box. There's a lot of teeth in that box.
He immediately dropped the box, just out of reflex.
Oh, I told you not to pick up the box.
As you drop it and those teeth spill out, there is something else in that box.
What the fuck is that?
It is a black gemstone, roughly the size of your palm.
I prod at it with my foot.
It is unearthed a bit from the pile of teeth that's now on your driveway.
Fuck it. I pick up the stone.
Nothing bad happens.
Dakota's kind of dumb. She licks it.
Nothing bad happens.
Taste of teeth.
Okay. Tastes like keratin. Wait, teeth are made of bone, not keratin. Oh, fuck.
First of all, you're not bringing that in the house. You bring that in the house. That invites them in. We're
Well,
not letting...
I can't just, like, throw it.
I mean, you can. That's what I did. That's what I've done for the past 2 packages. I've set them on fire with iron. Had issues with the face since I was a child. I do not trust them in any way, shape, or form. Especially when they put a frowny face on the box.
Well, I'm fucked either way, right?
I mean, you could put it on the floor and I'll just get the iron filings again.
Okay, I'll do that. I put it back in the teeth pile.
Give it a little... I'm gonna do that, you know, the chef sprinkle of
Tell me
iron
when.
filings.
You salt bay those iron filings down
It's
your
like
arm.
at an Olive Garden. Tell me when.
Yeah, all of it burst into flame. As usual.
To ways to communicate than teeth. Use your words. And Kelly just goes back in the house.
Go in the house with her.
Hi.
First
All's
of all,
well in your home.
checking to make sure that all of the wards are working properly. They're all up. They're all making sure that nothing can get in, including teleporting weirdos.
It is, seemingly working just fine.
I hate the word seemingly.
I'm gonna check my phone.
You see a message on the thing, what the fuck are you talking about, from Kelly that was
Yeah.
sent 10 minutes ago when she said, when you were on the roof and she was not.
Oh.
You got a
That's
message from Mickey that just says, arrived safe, going dark.
I'm gonna text back ciao.
No, don't play Sonic.
He actually pretty quickly texts back just like :P.
My god, you spent money on that.
He did send
Winky face.
an emoji.
That's 5 cents. Oh my god.
Winky, semicolon 3.
Oh. Yeah, no, that's it. That's it. That's it.
You as the GM were like, do I really need to roleplay sexting? And you chose no. No, I don't.
He sends back asterisks, unzips.
No!
No, he doesn't.
Okay, so my contact hasn't called back.
Nope. Not yet, anyway.
Right, back into the library. We have something to narrow down. Freaky snow thing that can teleport. We now have freaky mask that makes things teleport and sucks away your life. Also statue.
Alright. You should definitely have an extra dice with this one now that you've got information.
Ooh, the 3d6 you say? That is a 4 and a 6 and a 6. So that's going to be a 14 and then 17 and another explosion. So 23. 26.
You find it digging through some old Japanese sort of folklore. This is the statue of Jinsei the Dancer. You're almost certain that's what you saw. It is an ancient artifact that went missing during the war and had not resurfaced for quite some time afterwards. Until now. There's not a lot that's said about the magical effects of this, but the history is quite clear. It used to be a sort of like ceremonial thing for a small town to affix prayers to the side of this statue and dance around it wearing white masks. There's some history on the person of Jinsei themselves, but it's really not much aside from dancing for notables.
I think I'm gonna. I think while Kelly is researching this, I'm gonna call
Your contact?
the Yakuza.
Yes, I was thinking this information would be very handy to give to your contact. When they say, what do you know about the train, you can now say, it's the statue of Jinsei, the dancer.
They quickly answer, and it's the same voice from before. Dohei Canton, how may I help you?
Hyosin Oyose Suru. Saying it a lot more pained this time.
And again, there's, hold please. And a couple of minutes later, you just hear, how'd it go?
Very, very bad. You didn't tell me that they would have a fucking small army in there.
I thought you knew.
Well, you're gonna need to get everybody in your crew if you want to take them on head to head. They got a dancing statue in there. That's all I really could see.
As in the statue dances?
Something. What?
As in the statue dances? Said it's a dancing statue.
It's a statue of a dancing lady. They had like pieces of paper and shit all over it, and then something bad happened.
What happened?
Well, I don't really know. I kind of blacked out. I don't know how to explain it. I'm having issues.
Okay. That doesn't help us very much here. No offense to
Look,
your
Kelly,
issues.
Kelly just chimes in. Tell him it was Jinsei the dancer.
Jinsei the dancer.
Well, that just makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? They
Look,
the
motherfucker.
Jinsei clan.
Did you send out your lackeys and get cut up a whole bunch and kicked off of a fucking building? I don't think so. I'm the one that got beat up on your behalf. Be a little bit thankful.
Now, I hope you don't mean, or rather, I hope you don't take any offense from this, but how do you wish for me to be thankful that you got beat up?
I bled for you. Doesn't that mean something for you guys?
I'll call back in 20. And then the line goes dead.
Yeah, you do that, asshole. And then I just kind of chuck my phone across the room.
Like at a wall, or?
I'm like
Oh, it's
lightly
Nokia.
tossing it on like it's a it is a
Damage my
Nokia.
wall.
It
A
bounces off the wall, it
football-sized
hits you in
hole
the head,
gets
it
in the
kills you.
wall.
It really would with one health left.
But yeah, is there anything you'd like to do while you're waiting for this call back?
Sleep.
Eat.
I can't feel the pain if I'm asleep.
Try and get the feeling back of like not being woozy.
Yeah. I'll say you guys can get like it healed up to full, probably. That's like how Cube works. You heal up to full every time.
Says the creator of the game. Is that how that works? That's probably how it works.
I didn't read the rules. I did write them though. But yeah, 20 minutes later, you do get a call.
I answer. Yeah, what? Yeah.
I'd like to speak to you in person.
Where? When?
Dohei Accounting. Now.
No pistols.
We don't use pistols.
No blades.
Hopefully they won't be used.
I hang up the line. You gotta love uneasy alliances. Gully,
Yeah.
let's go to Doheki Accounting.
At this
Am I
point,
taking the sword?
Keep your wits about you. We're not really on the same side.
it is borderline sunrise at this point. Like, it has been a long day, or rather a long night. Dohei Accounting is, it's in this small little block down here. It is a completely unassuming, 3-story high accounting firm. And there's no one stood outside as you approach. It's very well kept.
I'm gonna take the time to reload my 1911s because I never did. Then let's go.
You step through. It is a really quite lavishly decorated building. There's like art lining the walls. There's very tasteful wooden paneling. There's potted plants. There's very comfy looking couches. And there's this sort of like nice round reception. And behind it is just this sweet looking old lady who's just like, "Hello, do you have an appointment, dear?"
I think I should.
Oh, so it's you then, I see. Please take the elevator behind me, the 3rd floor.
Thank you.
And you guys go and take the elevator?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any sort of like sense of momentum when you're in an elevator?
When
What,
it
you like the
starts and
lurching?
stops, yeah.
Yeah, but are you aware of when you're going up?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you feel your legs get a pressure of the
You
thing
either go
pushing
up
up
or
from
go
under
up.
you.
Would you be checking for that at this time?
Of course. I mean, it's not really checking. It just kind of happens.
Are we going down instead of up?
You pressed the free button and you're going down.
One hand on one of her 1911s just the entire time.
You go down at least 2 floors. And the elevator dings. The door opens and there's this just sort of like, I guess the best way of putting it is there's a meeting table. And sat across from it is this old looking man. One side of him is someone who's just wearing a biker helmet and has a very long sword strapped to their back. And sat next to this old man is just this guy wearing a sort of like business suit, neat glasses. And
Dakota's entire demeanor changes.
he's just like, "Welcome. Take a seat. Drinks?"
Drinks.
Very soon, sake is poured for the both of you. I understand
Kelly
you
does not drink.
represent the local family in this area.
I was adopted into it.
I see. A similar story to many of the men and women that I know who work for my family. We did intend to take your territory from you. We did intend to start a war between our two peoples, and don't mistake me, once this business is concluded, I'm sure that will occur. Until then, the Jinsei clan, they have been a thorn in our side for quite some time. Whilst they are few in number, we know very little about them or their leadership. And where we go, it feels like, as angry dogs, they are lapping at our heels, trying to bite us at every turn. Until today, we hadn't even seen one in person. And now you have.
Kelly places the mask onto the table.
He sort of like crooks up his neck to take a look at it. And then he just kind of like holds out his hand, and like this business suit guy stands up and walks over to take it. If you'll allow them.
Yeah. careful using it. You're gonna feel woozy. The person that was wearing that looked like they've been dead a while.
Such things are
Didn't
quite...
stop him moving.
Such things are remarkably common in the underworld, you should know. Although it seems... perhaps your family is not as acquainted with elements of the paranormal. And he's just sort of like examining the characters in this. This is ancient. Carved on the inside of this mask is the names of every single person who has worn it over the years. And inside of those deeper carvings are even more names. Truly, this is an artifact. And he sets it back down, and notably it's not returned to you yet.
Yeah, I figured as much.
We have our methods at the Jinsei clan. Our methods are fast and efficient. But pray, what are your methods?
Knowledge.
And your family's methods?
I'm not part of the family.
If you don't accept the silver, you may taste lead.
Violence, then. Good.
Business.
I want to propose a raid. The Jinsei, since your earlier attack, have not moved. They think their position unshakable. I'd like to propose proving them wrong.
I got a condition.
Go on.
This whole thing started from the basis of you help me, I help you. I think this town is big enough for the two of us.
Perhaps.
And we got plenty of shipping lanes and businesses and room for rapid expansion, especially to the north. So, let's do this. We get the ports, you get the trains.
Are you authorized to make a deal like this on behalf of your Don?
I may be a low level, but I have sway.
I would need time to be able to accept this proposal. Until then, there is a way for me to judge your character to know if you are truthful and honorable men.
I think without hesitation, Dakota is going to like slam her hand on the table and she pulls out that wakizashi that she stole and she's going to cut one of her fingers off.
Which one?
Middle.
Alrighty. There's a moment where this sort of like again, figure who's just wearing a biker helmet just grabs onto, like, this blade on their back, but, like, seeing you're not trying to kill this guy, they just let you go through with it. And this guy just sort of, like, raises his head. It's kind of like he's very old. So, like, usually he has to slouch a bit, but he's now raising his head in sort of, like, a way of full respect and just nodding. This town does seem to be big enough for the two of us.
Yep. I imagine I take a point of damage for that, right?
Yeah, certainly. That's just a finger that's gone now.
You can only pull that 9 more times.
You cannot. If there are 9 more Yakuza factions, I've got you.
Yep. I can. Well, I still need my trigger fingers and my thumbs, so I have 7 more alliances that I can sign.
And the assistant guy, he comes over and he actually helps you dress the wound. Just like making sure of that, and then he just like ramps up the finger. And he's keeping that.
He needs a snack.
But he's just like, tomorrow at dawn, we will begin an attack. We are going to charge their gates from the front. I'd like you to attack from behind.
Deal.
And he just nods.
May I take the mask back, because I might be able to find a way to stop these things functioning.
Of course. These aren't the curses that we usually deal with here. And it's brought back over to you.
Okay, just place it back into the big pocket.
Aki here will see you out. And the figure wearing the biker helmet just nods and escorts you back to the elevator. Is there anything else before you leave?
No.
Let's nod ahead and say goodbye to the old lady at the reception.
Okay.
Could be polite. Could be polite.
She's just like, goodbye, dear. Take care.
She's probably the most dangerous one in that building.
You feel eyes on you the whole time, and as you're turning to look, the person introduced as Aki is just there. You can't tell they're looking at you because of the helmet, but they are there. And then, back in the car?
Yeah.
Where to next?
Because the only place really is back home. There's not really much we can do until dawn. That's outside anyway, so...
I need you to drop me off at my apartment.
Will do.
Alright. You guys, split up for now?
Yep.
We'll meet back at the warehouse.
Okay. Are you going to be speaking to the Don at all?
I don't have a line of communication with the Dom, but I do have a line of communication with Frankie.
Okay. You do a you do a little phone call with him? Question mark.
Yes, and I'm calling from a payphone instead of my cell phone.
The phone picks up and she's like, "Hey there, who's this?
Frankie?
Dakota. What's up?
Frankie, it's me. Yeah. Um,
You managed to complete that job yet? Don's been worried sick."
this got way out of hand. I'm gonna be straight out with you.
Okay. How'd you fuck up?
It wasn't me. Technically it wasn't me. Basically, I'm gonna give you the lowdown. We stumbled into a gang war between two Yakuza clans.
Did you manage to stumble out alive? Is Mickey okay? And
Yes, Mickey's going on vacation. Fat Andy, he's fine. I'm fine ish. But look, the only way that I could think to stop what was happening, because Frankie, I'm going to be honest with you. These guys, they're good. They're very good. They almost killed me. And I think they have the capability to wipe out our family, the other family, I think they could take over Cable's side. Give them enough time.
I ain't
So,
never heard you spooked like this, Dakota.
I'm being straight up with you. I'm telling you the facts.
Alright, I believe you. So, what's the play here? What have I got to relay to the Don?
I told the Gensei clan, one of the warring factions, they were the ones that also got fucked out of this. And you know, any of my enemy is my friend. So I set something up. They trust me. Trust goes a long way with these guys. I told them we could work together. I think they can do their business, we can do ours. We don't fuck with each other. And when everybody makes money.
Dakota, the Don ain't gonna like this.
I know he ain't gonna like this. But that's the way things are, or else we all die.
Listen, Dakota, I gotta call you back, okay? You on a payphone right now?
I'm on a payphone right now, it's not tapped.
Alright. Hold hold near the area. I'm gonna call you back, alright?
Okay.
And you are out in the cold for quite a while waiting. And then the phone rings again.
I pick it up.
Dakota?
Yeah,
You says these guys trust you, right?
they trust me.
Alright. So what is their conditions?
There will be another meeting. I would very well think that their boss would want to meet our boss to discuss terms. Or maybe you could go in their place to hash out finer details. But I'm gonna go do what I said I was gonna do. They're gonna hit a warehouse. I'm gonna hit it with them.
He's going alone on this?
I'll have backup. None of the family, though. We're stretched thin as it is.
Dakota, listen. The Don's been talking. This job might be the perfect time to drive a knife in him. Keep Cableside free of the Yakuza.
Appa, I can't betray them.
What are you talking about? You heard the stories about what these guys doing out west? You heard what they did? Some of our boys?
What do you tell me when things go wrong? When things go sideways? What have you always told me?
Keep punching.
Shit happens. Keep punching.
Dakota, this ain't about shit happens, keep punching. This is feud. This is bad blood.
We can be better.
We can, but how do we know they can? How do we know that the second that we form this alliance, they ain't gonna drive a knife in our backs? I mean, think about it. Whatever this strength is that's got this faction sort of like so strong, what if they seize it for themselves?
I can't believe that this is the same Frankie who is letting fear take control.
And I can't believe this is the same Dakota who ain't being able to see the safety of her family.
I bled for both of these families.
You
Frankie.
bled for them?
I bled for them, and I will continue to bleed for them. Because I have hope, and I trust them, and they trust me.
Dakota, using serious shit when you get back here. If you come back at all.
I slammed the phone back on the hook.
Cut to Kelly, who went home for the evening. There is another package. This one has the word words written all over it.
Use your words, I get it.
Very funny. I'm still not accepting any gifts from you. You can't trick me.
It also smells good.
Yeah, it's probably a pie from Migs, but it's still a gift from the Fae. So, no. Go in the house.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do for the evening?
Yeah, I was going to have a look to see if there was any way of making it so those masks could not do the whoosh.
You do a little magic lore check.
Ooh. That didn't explode on the one. That would be a total of 11.
After your recent adventure with wards, you're pretty sure you can make it so that once these masks have teleported once, they won't be able to do it again unless they break whatever ward you throw. So, like, they'll get one teleport, but after that, they won't be able to get out of it.
Okay. So this is going to be a case of I go there before dawn and start putting up a bunch of these wards around the outside of the property.
If you can do that stealthily.
Yeah. Or at the very least waiting until dawn and putting at least a couple up. Because if they could teleport once into battle and then they try again, there's going to at least be a moment's point of weakness where they're thinking they can move and they aren't able to disappear, and someone can stab them or cut the masks off or anything that they choose to do to immobilize said person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll plan to go there just before. Well, you have to go there just before dawn anyway to actually meet up with Dakota. But get to a point around the back, put down a couple of them when I arrive.
Mm-hmm. Until then, you've got the blueprint down to a T.
Yeah, I'd probably take a bunch of pieces of paper and write the wards onto these pieces of paper and just take some thumbtacks with me, so I can just stick them to the outside of the fence when I get there.
And is there anything else you guys would like to do for now?
No, sharpen sword. Get ready for sleep.
I think I'm gonna assemble a rifle that I have under my bed.
Fair enough. And then you await dawn. And you guys meet up around back. It is deathly quiet. It's not even really windy anymore. It is just a
Kelly.
very still day.
Kelly,
Mm-hmm.
you know how I keep having to juggle between this life and the other one?
Yeah.
You know how it's not really working?
I've noticed Dakota of the Nine Fingers.
I think it's gonna end soon.
Oh, one way or the other it will. Let's just hope that you get out clean.
You're a good friend. I don't say it enough to you or the others, but I appreciate y'all.
Ah, well. All part of the same club, ain't we? Gotta stick together.
Clubs stick together.
And then you hear the roar of a truck engine and the rumbling of bikes, and you hear this crash, and then there are gunshots and shouting.
Go time.
Yeah, this is when Kelly's sticking up all those wards, making sure they're in place, ready to go. Because that way they wouldn't have realised they couldn't teleport beforehand and got, wasted the effort and get confused. So now I assume that they're all going to teleport into the battle and then realise they can't move once they're there.
You can't hear any foop. You hop in the wall.
Dakota's going to hop the wall and is going to go for a tactical approach this time. Calm, cool, collected. Any shot that she is going to be taking against a baddie is going to be headshots, because either she's going to kill the dude or she's going to knock the mask off.
Mm-hmm. And it ain't long before you're making your way around the warehouse, and the side door is just kicked open, and these two guys just sort of sprint out They look left and then they look right and they see you.
Are they white masks?
They are.
We'll open fire.
Roll me your attack.
That is going to be a 9.
Uh-oh. You are, in fact, going to miss your shot.
Damn it. Goddamn Albert Wesker just fucking...
And, you know what? I'm gonna say, because they kicked the door open and you took a shot at them, this guy, whoop, and he is right on top of you.
Shit.
And, he's gonna take a swipe at you. Oh god. Hey, what do you get on defensive? Because I've exploded twice now.
It's hand-to-hand combat, right? So athletics.
If you'd like, yeah.
Explode! Explode!
Oh my god.
So I didn't... 20.
He got a really good roll of 16. You got 20. Damn. It's like a knife very narrowly almost cuts your throat, but you're able to, like, dodge back just in time. Kelly, you're here, right?
Yeah.
What you doing, girl?
There's a sword aiming directly at this person.
Yeah.
No, that's not gonna do anything. Kelly whiffs.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that was a 3. Kelly whiffs.
They got a free.
Oh, okay.
Attacker wins.
Oh, okay.
You're in that Sekiro bind, and then you do like the swipe, the like
2
side
damage.
swipe.
That's 2 damage. It's a case where, like, you're swinging to try and cut them, and it should be good, but then you hear whoop, as the other guy teleports next to you, and it like throws your attack back, and you only end up getting his arm. That new guy is going to attack right at you, the Kelly.
The Kelly.
That's a 6 to hit you.
I think we figured out that my defense one was going to be the magical law with warding. That is a 9.
He is gonna miss. And then you see him sort of like stepping back. He's trying to swoop away. He doesn't know what's happening.
Where's
Going
the
for the
advantage?
headshot.
Going for a headshot? Hey, you two can roll me your attacks, because I think at this point these guys are kind of dazed, because like they're used to warp in, strike, warp out. They can't do that right now.
The plan worked.
Ooh, triple 5s.
Ooh, let's see, 2 and d6, so then 8, so 9.
9.
Oh yeah, 9, and also there will be a bleed if I do hit.
Okay, so you're gonna hit, and Kelly, you're gonna hit.
Ooh.
And damage.
Okay.
Two regular damage and a 3 for bleed.
You're
So
gonna
5
be able
damage
to
this turn.
like blast one of their heads off. The other guy, you just sort of like clip his mask and like the side of his head, and again, as the mask comes off, this guy crumbles. Ahead, you can hear the fighting, but there is a door to the warehouse open on your left now. What are you doing?
Just calmly reloading my rifle and stabbing into the warehouse.
It is a scene of utter sort of like pandemonium on the inside. Like the Yakuza are streaming in, fighting these Jinsei thugs. And that statue is just sort of like, the face on it is sort of like pulsating this sickly blue glow.
Why do I want to say shoot the face?
This statue belongs to a clan, right? We're helping the Jinsei clan, and that's the Jinsei statue.
You're helping the Dohei clan.
Oh, Dohei, sorry.
That's the Jinsei statue of the Jinsei clan.
Okay, I'm gonna full auto the statue.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, I can't do that. I can only do that once per
Encounter.
once per game.
Encounter.
Oh,
It's
encounter.
a separate encounter.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
So I automatically hit.
Yeah.
Explodes. And then that's 16.
Okay, you start shooting the statue. And there's a moment where this sort of like energy just goes boom. And suddenly all of the people wearing masks, even if they're engaged in combat, they turn and they start running at you.
I
Like-
drop my rifle, which is now empty, and pull out the Wakizashi.
Hi. Kelly.
Yeah. Sword ready.
Let's see how you do in this shared sort of like encounter, because you guys are gonna be like fighting at the front and the Yakuza are fighting at the back. Let's see how you do just in general with your attacks.
I'm like, I imagine this is weird for me because I'm combat trained, but only with like a knife. So I'm like doing this like reverse grip.
Mm-hmm.
You're military training, don't you?
Yeah.
They don't handle wakizashis.
Oh, yeah,
they
that's
handle
true.
they handle M9 bayonets instead. What are we rolling for this?
Just your attack stat.
Does athletics count?
Yeah, sure. If you're throwing in some fancy kicks and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know what martial arts they train in the Marines. I don't, but they do teach you how to kick ass in hand-to-hand combat.
CQC.
CQC. Oh, it actually has a name. It's called MCMAP or MC Map.
MC Hamber.
MC
Oh, yeah,
Ember.
Minecraft map.
It's basically CQC.
Alrighty. And Kelly?
Not too good, only a 5.
Okay.
What happens if... So I have 2 dice that I roll for athletics, right?
Yeah.
I rolled double 6s.
I guess that's a critical success, yeah. It is perhaps Dakota's finest moment. You take to the wakizashi like you were always a Yakuza.
Yeah.
You're cutting them down, Kelly. They're kind of like surrounding you and making you like have to take the defensive sort of like stance. Should we see how hurt you guys get? Kelly, you're only gonna take uh, 4 damage. Dakota, you're only going to take 3. But this is like, it is such an effective sort of like sandwich maneuver, because as the Yakuza come in from behind, they're just cut to pieces.
Oh, it's like the Battle of the Hot Gates. Their numbers mean nothing in such a narrow corridor.
Like, even if it's a giant open warehouse, the fact is all of these guys turned and went straight for you like a drone the second you hurt the statue. And one by one, they all just are cut down until there is no Jinsei clan.
It is done.
There's a general sort of like cheer. And then pretty quickly, the figure introduced as Aki straps a fucking C4 to the statue.
Hey Kelly, it's time to go. Hey Kelly, it's time to go. Let's go right now.
Yeah.
Aki actually
I think we
motions
should
for
go.
you guys to come with her, but you could go out the back if you wanted to.
Oh, okay. You know what? No, I trust this person, I guess. Hey
And
Kelly, we're gonna follow the nice lady. Let's go.
you see out the front just scores of dead bodies. And how they just like smashed a truck and like at least 15 bikes through the front gate immediately. You're like led into the truck and you are driven out to the sounds of an explosion going off behind you.
Left my rifle in there. Just kind of like fiddling with her hands now that she doesn't have her gun. Like, well,
We can get you another rifle.
yeah,
At least you still have pistols.
yeah.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do now? Because you could just go with these Yakuza back to their HQ.
We can either let them drop us off, or possibly go back and then say thank you.
I still got a deal to honor.
Then we go. Make sure you're not going to lose another finger from this.
You're actually soon led to a building that's kind of like behind the accounting firm. There's a sort of like garage door that opens and it leads into this sort of like underground parking lot area. You would estimate that you're now on the basement floor as you're sort of like driven down along with all the bikes and stuff. And there to greet everyone is the patriarch of the family, and she's like, "Fantastic job as always, Aki." And the statue is gone. And Aki just nods, and he's just like, "Fantastic, fantastic." And then he looks over at you, Dakota, and is like, "You honored a deal. And I have decided that this town is big enough for the both of us."
Dakota nods, like bows her head.
I look forward to working with you and your family in future. Together, I think we can keep this city as a stronghold. Make sure further gangs do not enter here.
May our partnership be fruitful.
And, you may have this. A token of my appreciation. And, he reaches into his robe and he pulls out a very sleek looking blade.
Damn. Humbly accept.
If life in your family does not suit you well, you may yet have a place with us. And he sort of like nods at you and then sort of like walks over with his assistant to greet the others. What are you two up to now?
You want to go get a hamburger?
Yeah. I could do with something to eat. Haven't had breakfast yet. You realise they're not going to have hamburgers at this time of day.
There's that one place that has the breakfast burgers.
That's true.
And as you guys go to get burgers, police sirens wail into the distance, and a smoke cloud rises over Cableside. The end.
Hey, we survived, and this time there wasn't Eldritch Horrors involved.